Om Sai Ram friends, this is Venkat for Sasa.com. Today I want to speak to people who think that they are depressed, or any of your dear ones if they keep on saying that they are depressed. Remember, even I used to say before few years that I was depressed, but mine was not chronic depression. I just meant that I was worried. But chronic depression is something which which is really horrible, and mental agony is really painful. I understand your pain. But remember one thing, if you keep your mind fresh, strong, and completely get rid of the past and start your life with a fresh thought process, start, okay, this particular day, is this particular moment, you decide to start it with freshly, with proximity to Saibaba, which is with his thoughts alone. Start this moment with the thoughts of Baba and completely get rid of the past. And gradually show devotion on Baba, you will certainly be able to get rid of depression. So this is a very beautiful experience of a devotee who just wrote to me from Mumbai on how Baba blessed her and showing devotion. Baba helped her to get rid of depression. So I will read it on for you. Om Sai Ram. I lost my cousin in the month of May, post which I suffered immense anxiety, restlessness, and a lot of emotional turmoil. And in those times, what helped me was His grace, His love, His affection, and He poured on me through His Udi. Udi is a sacred ass of Baba, as you may know. The thing here is that when I read out this Lida, some people who are living abroad may not be able to get access to this Udi, especially Udi from Shirdi. Many of you can easily get Udi from the local Sai temple, which is always powerful. But for those of you who cannot get Udi, remember, even if you take some rice, mix it in your mixie, and store it in a dabba and apply that, assume that as Baba's Udi and apply that in your forehead, even that is going to become as powerful as the Udi you get from Sridi. I'm saying this because at any moment, if you want Udi, you may not have it. So try to have an alternative for Udi, because the Udi is powerful because of your faith in it. So no matter, even if you take a pinch of mud and apply it on your forehead, that becomes powerful. Again, I will continue with the devotee's experience. So see, this girl has suffered from immense anxiety and restlessness, and she has kept Udi of Baba regularly, and Baba has helped her. And she continues, I applied it on your chest, on my forehead, and on the tongue. Gradually, all the anxiety subsided. But the series of pain did not end there. I ended up having severe backache. No medications were resulting positively. This time I again cried for help. I called out to him that wherever he is, please come together, running to me. And I prayed to him that I am scared of doctors and other checkups, if at all I would happen to go through. Look at his Leela, which is Sai Leela. My father got a reference through his friend whose name was Shivam. Shivam referred us to the orthopedic doctor who prescribed few tablets and remedies. I did not recover completely with those medications, but but all I did was again applied and consumed his Udi. And during this tough phase, his love, his motherly affection that he showed, everything helped me to get rid of the physical pain too. That's something I may not be able to express in words out here. He kept showing me his presence. I visualized that I'm sleeping on his lap, and he made me sleep like his baby during the painful phase. I have to say my back and leg pain has recovered almost fully. And the biggest bliss that I experienced was that I was missing him, because again I have neck stiffness that has gone in the back of my head, and I am crying in pain these days. This week, I felt that he's not answering me, or he has forgotten me, or is he testing me, and this is the reason he stopped reciprocating me. Remember, life is, one problem after another problem keeps cropping up in our life, and Baba will help you, and suddenly there might be some issues, and you might have to go through a pain. That doesn't mean that Baba is not answering you immediately, or he stopped answering you. Just that some problems takes time to get resolved. That's it. So I'll continue. I was cribbing these days to Sai Baba, but guess what? Again this Thursday I saw a glimpse of him in white cloths in front of the building, as if he's calling me to do a prayer in the temple which I daily visit. You understood? She's telling in front of her house, in a building in front of her house, she had a glimpse of Sai Baba, a kind of image, a kind of a dream vision of a vision of Sai Baba in front of the building from her house. The glimpse I saw during the evening time, I also decided to offer him coconuts. I read somewhere that coconuts are usually offered to deities. I was stuck in my office, otherwise I usually visit this temple in the early evening. But this Thursday I went late, and guess what? After seeing his glimpse in front of the building, I wrapped up my work, took two coconuts and headed to his temple. In the Sai temple, a beautiful miracle happened, which was that the person who does the Aarti handed over the Aarti book to me and asked me to recite Aarti. After offering the coconuts, I did the Aarti and took the prasad. And this is where Baba stands. This is where Baba comes in. He's a master in training events. He knows which devotee, there will be 100 devotees coming to the temple, but he knows which devotee to pick and do and make them do what. And he is a master in doing that. See, this girl has gone to temple simply to worship Baba with the coconut, but someone reciting the Aarti usually, he has given the Aarti book to this girl and asked her to recite the Aarti, which was, I feel that is these little things that Baba does is what we call a Sai Leela. Okay, I can't express what this feeling was like. I felt that he had come in front of the house to pick me up to do his Aarti by showing me his glimpse. I'm blessed to have mother like Sai. So I have two mothers now. My own mother, of course, who was with me through this physical pain, and my Sai Ma, who held me and who didn't leave me even for a second. So unexpectedly, especially when I thought that why he isn't reciprocating. Ma, you are my breath, you are my soul. I love you to core, Yogini. Remember that inside devotion, to get rid of worries, get rid of depression, there are many ways. There are 9 different forms of devotion you can do. You can do some service in the temple. Not everyone will get a chance to do that. You can just simply go to the temple. Sometimes you may not be able to visit the temple, but you can always chant Baba's name in your heart. Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram. In your mind, whenever you're traveling, whatever work you're doing, you can do the chanting. And sometimes you can also remember Baba by, of course, by singing his Aarti, or at least just by listening to his Aarti. Some people like to read books. For them, I suggest not only reading Sai Satcharita, no matter which good book you read, Baba is happy about it. So showing devotion and Baba, this devotion has no limitations. There is no rules and regulations in any puja or any devotion you do to Baba alone. He is a saint who has no rules. Just show him this immense love. Sometimes he responds immediately, sometimes he never responds. That doesn't mean that he has forgotten you or as he is not reciprocating to your devotion. But this is the greatest medicine, showing pure devotion and Baba by doing any of this, by chanting, by going to temples, by lighting lamps, by doing a small puja, or by listening or reciting his Aarti, by experiencing yourself with Sai. And the best thing I would recommend is imagine that you are in 1895. It is village. Shirdi is like a village. It's beautiful. There are just 80 huts in Shirdi. That is Dwarkamai. You are going near Dwarkamai and you see Baba there, and Baba is inviting you. You offer your garland, rose garland, a jasmine garland to Baba, and Baba is smiling at you. You just sleep in his lap. This is what this devotee says he did, right? So imagine that Baba's experience in you, and Baba will ever be happy with you. Next time I will come back to you with another beautiful experience. This is Venkat, firstasa.com. Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram.